lobbies lobbied for it. But you're also hearing loud blasts in Dubai and Kuwait. In fact, there are several loud explosions that have rocked Doha as well. So when a war begins, it's very difficult to stop. And the one thing that is absolutely certain when there is an escalation is that no one will remain untouched. Yesterday, you had the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. You just saw pictures of that. That was targeted. There was at least one missile that struck the Burj Khalifa. There you have the picture there. Today morning as well, we are hearing loud blasts in Dubai and in Kuwait. Several explosions have rocked Doha as well. So the three places which seem to be under Iranian attack are the ones on your screens, ladies and gentlemen. You have Doha and you have certainly have Dubai as well. So you have Kuwait, Dubai, all under attack as we speak. I believe we have Mayank who is joining us on the broadcast. Mayank, any more details that you are picking up? Because what we seem to be picking up right now is several loud explosions across Doha and Dubai as well.
So what it signifies that the way the missiles have been launched, that leadership, what we were thinking that might capitulate, and there is definitely a major vacuum which was seen post the attacks from Israel and from US. What we see is actually people took time to announce the death or killing of top leader. Also means that they sat down, deliberated upon the leadership, and they have placed the people on positions, which includes, and when I say vacuum, it was all across, which was intelligence, armed forces, IRGC, and political leadership. This missile attacks makes it clear that people have been put in place, leadership have been put down, put in places, and there is a clear communication now that the war or the kind of attacks which is coming from Iran, it is going to be enhanced. And it is also signifying that we need to bring out, as we brought out yesterday also, that there was a sentence or there was a term or there was a line used by President Trump when he was addressing the nation. He said that there may be body bags which might come from the war zone. So it also meant that calculations have already been made, and calculations from all sides have been made, that Iran, which is a civilizational nation, thousands of years of wisdom they have, that they might not capitulate so quickly. And these attacks, I bring back, makes it clear that there is now no more ambiguity of leadership as far as it was thought to be.
Mayank, give me a moment here, because the news that is coming in right now is coming in to us from Dubai. What you're seeing on your screens, ladies and gentlemen, right now is the impact of the strikes at the Dubai airport. So two cities under attack as we speak, Doha and Dubai. Those plumes of smoke that you're seeing on your screens coming to us from Dubai airport. Dubai is a place, a city where many Indians go to for work, for leisure as well. You have family living there. In fact, across the Middle East, you have almost 1 crore Indians living. So there is a big concern now emerging, Akansha, isn't it? Akansha getting us the latest.
Absolutely. We can see the visuals on the screen that are coming in from Dubai. In fact, many Indians live there, they travel there, they work there, and that is why this is very concerning. As far as Dubai is concerned, in fact, many reports are coming to the forefront. As far as international airport is concerned, there was an incident there yesterday, and we're learning that 4 staff members have received injury. And just a while back, there was a statement that also had come in from the authorities there. Other than that, there's an ultra-luxury hotel, Burj Al Arab, that was also targeted. Other than that, ultra-luxury residence was also targeted. And we're learning that through reports, a seaport was also targeted in and around that area. So Dubai remains to be on target. Very concerning, because a lot of Indians live there, Shreya. A lot of people travel there, they work there, they live there as well, in and around that area. Luxury housing area, luxury hotel, and international airport has been attacked.
Well, Dubai airport, after what we are seeing, logically speaking, Srinjoy, if you have plumes of smoke being reported and the Dubai airport coming under attack, you logically expect that all air operations in Dubai and in Doha will already have shut down.
Yes, the airport is closed, not just in Dubai, but Abu Dhabi, probably Bahrain, and also Doha. Now, lots and lots of flights. According this morning, one heard that about 400 flights out of India were cancelled yesterday. And another 400 will be cancelled today, 400 plus. Now, 200 passengers per aircraft, 400 multiplied by 200 is a serious number. And it's only begun. Today, yesterday, maybe tomorrow. So as far as trips to the West are concerned, to Western Europe, to America, a lot of flights are Emirates, Qatar, all these flights are down. Not to speak of Air India, Indigo. Many of these flights go via Dubai, via Doha, via Abu Dhabi, and all of these will have to be cancelled till the war ends, till the fighting ceases, because it's too much of a risk. I mean, here is an airport being hit, and Dubai airport is not just an airport. It's like a large city, a small country. And when there is a strike on an airport, then there is serious concern. And there is serious concern.
So it's not just the airport, but it is the iconic Burj Khalifa that has been targeted as well, and the iconic hotel Burj Al Arab, as Akansha is pointing out. Akansha, I believe you have the pictures with you. If you can just take our viewers through those.
Absolutely. Let me take you through the visuals that have come to the fore. Here you can see this is the Dubai International Airport that we can show you here on the screen. In fact, we'll get that visual back on the screen here. As you can see in the visuals, that is Dubai International Airport that has been targeted. One understands that the naval and the air base, as far as US is concerned, is on target. But the question is, why has the airport, the international airport, been targeted as far as that area is concerned? Other than that, as we've been discussing, ultra luxury hotel, ultra luxury residences have also targeted by Iran. And here on the screen you can see the visuals that are coming in of the plumes of smoke that is coming out from the international airport in Dubai.
All right, do stay on with us. We are hearing from PV Sindhu as well. She was stuck in Dubai. We know that she has been posting since yesterday. The latest update that we have on her, because this is someone, this is someone who's high profile as well. I believe she has moved to a hotel in Dubai that has been provided by the Indian High Commission and the Emirates. PV Sindhu will continue to stay there until things improve. The Badminton Association of India now plans to send her to England via Singapore. But at this point of time, given the pictures that we are seeing, it really is a wait and watch situation. It's not just PV Sindhu. Let's remember that there are at least 1 crore Indians who live in the Middle East. So for India, we are directly impacted in multiple ways because of the escalation we are seeing in the Middle East. Quickly introducing my guest to you this morning, Dr. Ranganathan. Good morning. Lieutenant General Dhillon, thank you very much for your time. We have Major General Bishambar Dayal, who's joining us on the broadcast. And we have Richard Benkin, who's joining us on the broadcast as well. Dr. Jeffrey Gunter will be with us in just a bit as well. He's someone who's close to the Trump administration and will be telling us what exactly Donald Trump is thinking right now, because Dr. Ranganathan, it's unlike him, but Donald Trump has been quiet. He has spoken to CBS. He's given a brief interview there, but nothing beyond that.
Good morning, and good morning to my fellow panelists. These are really fast-moving developments, and I think, I think he possibly might be playing golf right now, maybe on the 17th hole. So let's wait till he, finishes his game and then know. But this is the situation of the world that is embroiled in conflict right now. We just wait for whatever Trump thinks of and does. And most often than not, those are completely disconnected events. So we just have to wait as far as what Trump has to do. But let me talk about just a couple of issues out here, because one, the fast developments that are happening, of course, it is in Iran's plan to completely embroil the Middle East, even though there are nations, for example, or states, nation states or cities, Dubai prominently, that have got nothing to do with this conflict, that do not have an American base. And Iran is deliberately trying to basically, incite some sort of a conflagration so that a wider Middle East, all the countries join in. Whether that would happen or not depends purely on how American intervention happens from here on, and today is a crucial day. Secondly, what does India need to do? I think the situation for us is also fast reaching a point where we can no longer be a bystander. Yes, we have right now, and in fact, yesterday we've said we are looking at the situation, we are monitoring the situation. But please remember, the strait that has been shut, the Chavart port that is under threat, India has direct interest, not just strategic, not just trade, but of humanitarian interests as well. 50 to 60% of our energy comes through that strait. We would be forced to act. I mean, this is no longer a situation where India can just simply say we are monitoring the situation.
Do stay on with us. We are waiting to hear from India, but for the moment, we are hearing from the Middle East. We are showing pictures to our viewers of the Dubai airport. There have been either drone strikes or missile strikes there, but it has certainly been struck. That's what the pictures are showing us. And now there is information coming in that there have been explosions in Doha, and that Bahrain, there have been explosions in Bahrain as well. In fact, a series of explosions. So this is only escalating as we speak. Can I ask you, Dr. Jeffrey Gunter, where the Americans think this will end? Because the Iranians are very clear. They are saying this is not ending anytime soon.
Well, I think what we're seeing right now is the Iranians with their back against the wall. When you start targeting civilian populations and you lose their supreme leader, I am sure this was not in their calculus. So I'm actually optimistic for a relatively quick resolution of this, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And right now they're feeling the full force of the United States as well as Israel. And you can see what they're doing right now is mostly trying to drag other surrounding countries into the conflict. We've never seen such overwhelming force that we're seeing today. It's coordinated. This is not something that just happened overnight. This had extensive planning. And as you know, in the definitive text on war, victorious warriors win, then they go to war. And we are seeing that playing out right now in real time. And defeated warriors go to war, and then they hope for a victory. And that's not what's going on.
Well, you are taking some hit as well. The Americans are taking some hit as well. This is now coming by way of the Iranian media. I'm just putting it out there. They are saying 27 points of American bases in the region, which means the Middle East, along with Tel Nof base, the General Command Headquarters of the Zionist Army in Hakkari. I'm just reading it out. And the large defense industry complex in Tel Aviv have been amongst the targets. That have been hit by the Iranians. And as we speak, things only escalating, Akansha, because you are now pictures coming in from Doha. A few moments ago, you had pictures coming in from Dubai. That's the Dubai airport. And now you have Doha as well, where you can clearly see missile strikes and drone strikes hitting targets and then plumes of smoke.
Absolutely. You see, it goes beyond Iran and Israel. Several countries in West Asia, they have also been hit much more than, in fact, we have seen in the last few years as far as these countries are concerned. And those are the visuals coming in from Dubai. Let me take you through these visuals once again. As you can see in the visuals, these are coming in from Dubai International Airport that has been hit. Whether it was a drone hit or missile hit is something that remains to be seen. And very concerning is another visual that is coming in from Doha that is also very concerning. So several countries in West Asia, they have been hit more than we have seen in the last few years. This, as you can see, plumes of smoke coming out of the international airport there at Dubai. Many people are stranded here, and this is more concerning because many Indians live, work and travel through Dubai, and that is why this is all the more concerning, not just Dubai but also from Doha, because many experts were saying that there would be escalation now that Iran's supreme leader has been killed, and that is what we can see on the screen right now. Iran has retaliated, and in fact those are the visuals from Dubai and Doha, as we can see. Not just this, many other areas have been hit. Let me take you through the details as far as Iran's hit is concerned. There are several naval and air bases in and around West Asia. One is Bahrain. This is where the naval fleet bases that has been hit. Egypt is on alert, is what we are also learning. Let's get you more details about Iraq, which has been attacked. It is also on alert. Let's tell you about more air and naval base in and around that area. Jordan has been attacked, so has been Iraq, Bahrain and Egypt in that area. As far as Iran's strike is concerned. So that area remains on the edge. As far as Kuwait is concerned, there were attacks there yesterday as well, Shreya. Ali Al-Salem air base was also hit. So that remains the situation. West Asia is on the edge.
All right, just going back to PV Sindhu, because we now know that Dubai has, at the Dubai airport, which you are seeing being targeted, has now been shut down. If we call Dubai the Middle East, but actually Dubai isn't the Middle East. It's the bang at the very center of the world map. Its international airport is the beating heart. It's the point that funnels a vast share of flights from the east to the west and the west to the east every day. It's the world's busiest airport. It has now been shut down. Meanwhile, PV Sindhu, our shuttler has been moved to a safe house, a safe place. This is something that the Indian embassy is now confirming to us. So PV Sindhu will be staying in Dubai till the situation improves. And post that, she will be moved possibly to England. For the moment, she is in a hotel, and the Indian High Commission there are telling us that she is safe and she's going to be there. Okay, as we speak and get you updates about PV Sindhu, Dubai now confirming that there has been a fire at the Jebel Ali after interceptions. This after a fresh wave of explosions were heard in Dubai. So Dubai authorities now confirming the interception. This is what their media has confirmed. In fact, they are officially now confirming it. They are saying that the debris resulting from an aerial interception caused a fire at one of the berths at the Jebel Ali port. The Dubai civil defense teams have responded immediately and are continuing their efforts to fully extinguish the fire. They're also saying that no injuries have been reported. Authorities also urging the public not to circulate an old video of the Jebel airport fire, which happened in 2021, because they are saying it could spread misleading information. We continue to have our guests with us. Lieutenant General Dhillon, morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Can I ask you what your assessment is of all that has happened so far this morning, starting with the confirmation that Ayatollah Khamenei has been finished off, killed, taken out, neutralized by the Americans and the Israelis?
Good morning, Shreya, and good morning to Dr. Ranganathan and General Bishambardyal, good friends, and all your viewers. See, as every panelist has said, and you yourself have also said this, things are moving very, very fast. The situation is very fluid. However, what has happened so far is USA and Israel entered this conflict with the declared aim of neutralizing the top leadership and getting a regime change. I think as far as that declared goal was concerned, they have achieved a lot in the first 24 hours or so. Having eliminated the supreme leader, having eliminated the Iranian Royal Guard commander and other top leadership, as also reasonably, sort of impacted the air defense, the missile sites, and some economic assets like Chabar port and all. I think they are going as per a plan, and the plan so far which has unfolded seems to be priority, go for the political leadership, go for the government officials, high ranking, and go for top military leadership. Second is go for the missile sites, go for the air defense, and go for the nuclear assets in the long run. And third will be degrade Iran's economic capabilities for the times to come. And fourth is to degrade the military industrial complex, which is producing these missiles and other things. So it is going to be a long haul, and along with this, make sure the internal uprising against the regime happens, and a civil war type of a situation will emerge, although USA may not like it. And all this will be covered with a very, very hard-hitting narrative building. False videos will be circulated, false claims will be made, truth will be told, truth will be hidden. All this will happen to give a perception of a victory on the US and Israeli side in a time frame earlier than it is achieved. So interesting times. I think all these things will happen simultaneously, but one thing is certain. It will not finish very time soon. It may take a week, 10 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But Iran after this will not be able to build a military capability which can threaten American homeland.
All right. The last war that we saw was in, of course, the summer. It lasted 12 days. What we are seeing now, given the escalation, is expected to last longer. We'll just have to wait and watch. But Dr. Jeffrey Gunter, I'm coming to you on the point that the Americans have rather sensationally made at the UN Security Council. They have gone on record to say that the Iranian regime had attempted to actually assassinate President Donald Trump. Are these strikes, is this retaliation, is the taking out of Ayatollah Khamenei in response to that, sir? Is that the trigger, or was it something else?
I don't believe that's the primary reason. The primary reason is the protection of the American people. If you think about it, all our policy, all of my former bosses and friends' policy has been focused on America first. And the great beneficiary of us protecting America is our great partnership with Israel, Western countries, as well as our great Arab partners in the area. This is not about a personal vendetta. This is about a terrorist state, which has been the greatest sponsor of state terrorism that we've almost ever seen, beginning back in 1979 when they stormed sovereign, and as a U.S. ambassador, sovereign U.S. territory, and held hostages there for 444 days, let alone the bombings that we saw in Beirut, and the most recently massacre of 46 Americans on October 7th in Israel, as well as taking them captive. This is doing the world a favor by eliminating them and using the great force and brilliance of America. And I'd like to add to the last analysis of our fellow panelist, who really gave a great analysis of what's going on. Another thing is freeing the Iranian people, and we have to enable them to be able to push back, create a new government, and really damage the security forces in country. And you will start to see that, which will enable them to create a new government. And I don't think we're going to see huge sectarian violence like we saw in Iraq. I think they're different people. It's a different society, and about 80 to 80, almost 90% of the people in Iran are quite happy to see Khamenei gone.
That may be an exaggeration, Dr. Gunter, because pictures that have come to us, while there have been pictures of celebration that have come to us since morning, there have also been pictures of mourning that have come. And, you know, at a time when a foreign power actually comes in and kills your leader, irrespective of whether you liked him or not, does that become a unifying moment for the country? I don't know. We'll have to wait and watch how things play out. But let's not underestimate the Iranian people either. They are deeply patriotic. Meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, the focus this morning seems to be Dubai, which is under attack. There have been another series of Iranian strikes that have hit Dubai. These are both drone strikes and these are missile strikes as well. In fact, there's official confirmation coming in that drones have been intercepted near the Burj Al Arab area. The debris has sparked minor fire at Burj Al Arab, which is an iconic hotel, though no injuries thankfully have been reported. What we are being told is that the civil defense team there has managed to control the hotel's facade fire. So as of now, not any major injuries, no major damage. But the fact is that Dubai's most iconic landmarks, ladies and gentlemen, are currently under Iranian attack, both drone and missiles. Let me go straight across to Akansha, who has more with us. She's telling us what all are the areas that continue to be under attack in the Middle East. The Middle East is on edge. There are key U.S. military bases that have been hit. We can go across to Akansha, who's more on that.
Well, absolutely. There are several air and naval bases that have been hit. But as you also pointed out, Dubai remains the key focus. We're learning that debris from intercepted Iranian drone caused a minor fire at Dubai's iconic luxury hotel. The name is Burj Al Arab. It is referred to as world's only 7-star hotel and is home to tallest tennis court as well. And we're learning that just a while back, debris from the intercepted Iranian drone caused a minor fire there, but now it has been doused. The situation is under control.
Actually, if you see, there are more pictures coming in to us from Dubai, where another Iranian strike has hit Dubai, sending smoke billowing across the city. It is being captured on cell phones by residents who are living there. Also remember, for us particularly worrying, it's not just PV Sindhu who's stuck there. There are many Indians who live and work in Dubai. So that becomes a cause of concern. In fact, we have the MEA now issuing an advisory. Shunja, just come in on that. This advisory is for foreign nationals in India. There's a visa extensions that are now being made available amidst travel disruptions. India will be assisting those who are right now unable to depart. Shunja, what else are you picking up? Are we expecting an official statement from the MEA anytime soon?
Well, this advisory is particularly important because this keeps in mind what has been happening in the Gulf areas and in West Asia. There are hundreds and thousands of foreigners who are here, who are planning to go back. And now, because of this, there will probably be no flights for days, maybe weeks. And what happens? So therefore, these visa extensions are absolutely necessary. So as a result, this is good thinking by the Ministry of External Affairs. What are we saying? Yes, we have foreigners here. They are guests in our country. And because of the situation in West Asia, they can stay here for longer. That's really the point that India is making. And that's a very important message that goes out from India to the rest of the world. That yes, even if you're a foreigner, you're stuck in India, you're still welcome here.
Okay. Can we just quickly now get you some pictures? These are, again, as I said, it's a day of fast-paced developments. There are reports and pictures that are coming to us from across the Middle East, while Dubai is the one that seems to be on Iran's target. What you have pictures is of a Dubai port and the Dubai airport, both coming under drone and missile strikes. No one thankfully injured there. You have Dubai's most iconic hotel being hit by drone strikes as well. The MEA advisory is out. Shinjoy has just spoken about the Indian advisory that has been put out. Shinjoy, would you want to quickly recap why visa extensions are being made available to everyone who is here and wants to travel but is stuck?
Yes. Anyone who wants to travel to the West, not just these difficult countries now, the countries in the Arabian Peninsula and the rest of West Asia, but to the West, to America, how are they going to go? That's the difficult problem. Dozens and dozens and hundreds of flights have been cancelled.
Correct.
So all these people, all these foreigners who were going to go away, can't move. So this is a way of actually understanding what the Indian problem is, what the problem is. And we are saying, India is saying to all these foreigners that, look, you are welcome here. As long as you have a problem, as long as you can't leave India, you're welcome in this country. We'll do our best to help you. And that's a very forward-looking and it's a very good initiative by the Indian government.
Okay, give me a minute here. There are now pictures coming to us from Israel, ladies and gentlemen. Let's quickly put that out. Gentlemen, I beg for your patience because there's a lot happening, and I think that's priority. Putting out the news becomes priority. These pictures are coming to us from Israel, where the Iranians, or at least the Tehran Times is claiming that Israel's general staff building has been hit after Iran's retaliatory attacks. Those are the pictures on your screens as we speak. These are claims backed by photographs that have been put out by Tehran. What Tehran and Iran are claiming is that Israel's general staff building has been hit in Iran's retaliatory attack. In fact, the attack not just on Israel as we speak. Iran is confirming that there are simultaneous strikes taking place in Bahrain, in Qatar, in Dubai as well. And we've seen some worrying pictures come to us from Dubai as well. So as we put that information out, these specific pictures coming to us from inside Israel, but you have a confirmation, and we've seen pictures as well of strikes in Bahrain, Qatar and Dubai as well. As we see those pictures, can I just quickly go across to Dr. Richard? Dr. Richard, as we see the day develop, and it's developing in a way that bodes only bad news and nothing else, as the day develops, what's the end game here?
Well, I think people need to look at something even larger than this, to understand exactly what President Trump has done and is doing. Prior to his reelection, a coalition of nations around the world opposed to democracy, led by China, Russia, and Iran, coordinated their efforts a great deal. Now we have a chance to knock off one of those, 1/3 of that access, as well as after them there were maybe the next level was North Korea and Venezuela, and we've taken out Venezuela. So there are geopolitical implications of this that go well beyond what we're seeing today.
That is true. But for the moment, the situation that is developing in the Middle East is certainly worrying. Dr. Ranganathan, you continue to be with us. I'll let you weigh in just a bit. But these pictures that are coming to us from Israel's general staff building that seems to have been hit. Iran also confirming that the retaliatory strikes they spoke of, the revenge that they spoke of, is incoming. In fact, it's already underway in Bahrain, in Qatar, in Dubai as well. As we see those pictures, and specifically that picture of the Dubai airport now shut under drone and missile attacks, I'm stepping into a quick break. We continue to be with the pictures and the latest developments. Do stay with us.